Well, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tool Time. I think it's episode 3 here. We're going to talk about shop aprons. Although not a tool that builds something, it's definitely a tool that assists. I think it's important to bring it up. There's been a lot of discussion regarding shop aprons amongst the guys on the different channels, and of course I got to chime in. Of course, that's my alibi, right? Remember, you always got to have alibis, so I hope everybody enjoyed that. It was just a kind of a fun thing. I'm full of fun things sometimes. Just a little report on the CLR. Gotten some feedbacks. Be careful if you're using the CLR on items that have nickel in it. It tends to turn it black. I thought I was giving enough caution to everybody to be really careful as you use it on different items, but I went back and looked and maybe I wasn't that clear or really didn't stress it that much. I've kind of goofed up some things myself on it. Before we go to shop aprons, I thought we'll talk about one little tool. Didn't move it into the box yet, but it's over here in the drawer, and so we'll chat about them. Probably you guys have seen them. They're interesting and useful. I haven't had these that long, and I just actually picked up this set right here. I marked this box here, Nielsen transfer screws, and I assume most guys are pretty much familiar with them. Like this set here is a 5/16 18. So what you have is a 5/16 thread, and then you can thread it into a part or a piece, and then when you set something on top of it, you can now transfer that hole. So it's for transferring a plate to a plate, if that makes sense to you guys. So if this was the plate and that transfer screw was there, if I set that on top of it and I would hit it, I would transfer the screw. An example. Example that I just thought of is when the trunnion that I built to locate this center screw right there, center bolt location I should say, not screw. Basically I had the two outside bolt dimensions, so it was simple enough to just take this piece, locate these two outside bolts, put the part down onto it, give it a tap, the bolt hole's centered. Okay? They're handy to have around the shop when you need to do a transfer like that. This set here, I just picked up. They're all the way down. I don't know. These are 440s, so they go down to a set as small as that, probably even smaller. And the biggest one in this set is 1/2 inch 13, and a variety of sizes. I got this off of a buddy that was selling tooling and got it for a really reasonable price. So anyway, transfer screws. Be right back and we'll start talking about shop aprons. Okay? Okay guys, I'm back, and we'll start talking about shop aprons. This jacket is probably my shop apron. As you can see, the dirt and grease. It gets cold here in California. It's 67 degrees right now in my shop, so I'm dressing a little bit warm. But honestly, it's probably my run-of-the-mill jacket that I wear in my shop. But we'll go on to shop aprons. I'm going to show you this right here. Well, I'm assuming I'm in frame, and what I have on here is a set of carpenter's bags. It's actually a carpenter's apron. They call them tool bags now instead of aprons. But I build homes for a living. I work for a builder developer. And if you've ever watched a production framer building a wall, there's no loss of time, no loss of movement. Most of them are paid on piecework, and they got to make money. They got to go. They get their work done. So I mean, this tool bag apron, access to a tape measure, access to a framing square, access to a chalk box, access to a nail set, access to your knife, access to your chisel, access to Old Ned, the framing hammer, right? So what does it mean? It means what I'm showing here is the accessibility to perform your job and do it in an organized and quick manner. So we're going to move on now and talk a little more about shop aprons and the couple that I got here. Okay? Oh, guys, sorry. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. There must have been an ion storm or radiation factor blew through here. I don't know what happened, but I had them tool bags on. I think that's why the film was all distorted. It just knocked me for a loop, and the video was terrible. So I wasn't going to reshoot that after that. I was just afraid of it, but I'm back together, and we'll continue on. So you guys believe that alibi? Talk to you. Coming back. Okay, I'm back. Here's another machinist apron, and when I think about it, if I talk fast, it's not on crank or anything. It's the type of camera I have. Trying to make the videos short and go, so I'll try to make sure I slow down a little bit. But anyway, there's another type of shop apron, a smock, I would guess you would call it, or a shop coat would be another way. It's got pockets, as you can see. It's got a nice little pouch. It's got the short sleeves to keep you out of trouble. Lightweight. It's good summertime wear. I put this on and almost look like a machinist maybe. I don't know. So there's another type of apron, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, I'm back. As we talk about shop aprons, we can't bypass good old-fashioned coveralls, right? Lots of pockets, good protection. Got to remember to roll your sleeves up if you're working on the tooling of the tools. But keep you warm in the winter. This boy has seen its usages here, and if you notice, put somebody else's name on it. One of my alibis. Keeps you out of trouble. You can always blame that guy. They come in, they go, "Guy Dave, I don't know where he's at." Just don't have your coveralls on when they show up. But again, coveralls, multi-pockets. You can have tons of tooling, and you got back pockets, you got side pockets, and it really works out well. Even they're somewhat cool in the summer, as long as you don't have much on underneath. All right, we'll keep moving on here. Hey guys, I'm back. Got another shop apron here for you. This is probably your standard that you see on a lot of guys. It's a shop apron I've had for years. You can see it's well used. It's served its purpose, still serving its purpose. Has a pocket down below, and then it's got your pencil pocket, ruler pocket up top. It's not a bad apron. Probably the only bad part about it's got just a strap around the neck. It always tends to pull on your neck. That's why I wear something collared when I typically have it. With a t-shirt, it's a little bothersome, and you probably can get used to it. This unit, this item is McGuire Nicholas. Nicholas is the manufacturer of it, and so long ago I don't know where I actually got it. But it's been a good shop apron. In talking about this type of shop apron, it just comes to mind is Tom over at Ox Tool. If you notice, he typically wears a shop apron similar to this. And I want to address this top pockets here. If you notice, Tom, you're watching a professional at work, and in his top pocket here, he has his scale. He's got his pencils. He's got his scribe. He's got a little screwdriver. All the little necessities when you're working as a machinist, right there at your hand. You don't have to move away. You're doing a fine adjustment. Boom. He reaches. You just watch him. He just orchestrates. Hands move quick. Boom. Up. Back. No waste of time. No waste of effort. And it's probably something to emulate and learn from, and wear your shop aprons. This shop apron's pretty good, this design, but I've got something better, and I'm going to show that to you right now. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, hope you're paying attention now. What we have here is the first prototype of the Tool Time shop apron. I hope I'm in frame there. Patent drawings have already been produced, and I think they're getting submitted late this week, so I think timing wise I'm safe to show. And I've got my guys working in China on setting up production. I'm going to offer it in multicolors, but should go into production here shortly and have them available. So let's kind of review it. The top pocket, we've designed it so it'll hold a case of Sharpies. You got an inspection mirror, you got your deburring tool, you got your safety glasses, you got your scribe, you got your scale. We got to work on the scale pocket though. Scale pocket, it's messed up, but not a bad start. Let me back up here and show you the rest of it. This apron has a rag holder, so quick access for your tooling towel. Your towel, clean up your rags, clean up your hands. I mean, got flashlight, got the wrench for the T-nuts, and then just like a fighter pilot, got a knee board. Just take a look at my drawing, put it back down, go right back to work. Not a bad deal. But the key to this guy too, not many shop aprons have this. It's got a beer bottle holder, right? Even got an opener. Pop that baby open, take a swig, put it back in the old pouch, get back to machining. Let's make something. So it's gonna go into production here, and we haven't set any pricing yet. Could be a pricey item though, especially if I can get you guys to pay for one. All right. Hope you enjoyed shop aprons. Get out in the shop and put on an apron. Okay. Talk to you soon. Okay, well, just to close out here, and where is it? God damn it, can't find it when I need it. My collet build. I know I'm hiding from moving on. I'll get there. Stay with me, get off my butt, and go back to work and get this going. Can't find nothing on my list to explain why. Talk to you.